everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of the Just Two Marks Wrestling Recap Show. I am the Athletic Geek, and I am joined once again, this is probably the most consistent any co-host has been, by Jedi Jason Kruger. And we are here this week to give out our SummerSlam predictions. And you're pretty much you're almost the prediction guy. I think me and Nick have done prediction once, but most of the time it's always been you when it came to...
It's kind of my strong suit.
Yeah.
I have opinions when it comes to that.
If this is your first time watching the show, this is the Just Two Marks Wrestling Recap Show. Jedi and myself, while we love wrestling, and more importantly than loving wrestling itself, we love talking about wrestling with each other, and especially you, the fans, and we encourage you guys to leave comments and let your opinions be heard, and we'll get back to you and add to the discussion. But at the end of the day, we're not experts, we're not insiders, we are just two marks. We try not to use insider language because we are not in the business. We're not insiders. We'll slip up because it's just been part of our vernacular for so long, but we try not to talk like insiders because we are not insiders. We're fans. Our opinions are just like yours. We're just fans. And this week, there's not going to be a Raw or SmackDown recap. It's just going to be simply the
biggest party of the summer!
Woo!
Bring your
SummerSlam
beach balls. Don't bring your beach balls.
Don't bring beach balls.
Please.
Please don't bring beach balls. But we're going to give our predictions for SummerSlam, so yeah. Check that out. Alright, we got to take a short break because we're just so amped and ready to party for the biggest party of the summer. But now it's time for those predictions. And we're going to start with the pre-show. Jedi,
Yes,
take it away.
indeed. Alright, our massive pre-show of 3 whole matches. We got the Raw Tag Team Champions, the B-Team, versus the Revival.
I want the Revival to win so badly. So badly. But, what do I think will actually happen? It's too early for the B-Team to lose the belts. And they're not going to lose to the Revival.
I agree.
As much as that, kills me on the inside to say it's the truth.
I don't see a championship changing on the pre-show either. I mean, and like you said, B-Team, they're not going to
Well, it's the tag team belts. Those are despite the great depth of the tag team division, the tag belts are pretty useless on Raw.
Especially on Raw, yeah.
But I'm going with B-Team.
Yeah. So.
I'm happy. I'll say this, as useless as much for downplaying it, I'm happy that Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel are doing shit.
Surprised.
Cool.
And,
yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Rusev and Lana versus Andrade Cien Almas and Zelina Vega. Wow, try saying that 3 times fast.
I'm going to go with Almas and Vega because they're teasing that dissension in the ranks of Rusev Day. So I believe that that will continue.
English is going to cost them the match.
Yeah. Or maybe just some miscues with Rusev and Lana and something like that for when Rusev Day explodes!
I feel like the way they're telling that story that Aiden English is going to cost them, whereas they'd have been fine on their own. Because that just seems to be the direction they're going.
Probably. But
I think so. But that's why, but still, I think we're agreeing. Almas and
Vega will get the...
Yep. Alright, Cruiserweight Championship. Cedric Alexander versus Drew Gulak.
Cedric ain't losing the belt.
Yeah,
I hope
not.
This is gonna make sense. He's still the champion, right? Because I don't really keep up with 205 Live. I watch maybe one episode a month.
They always have the champion on the left in these cards. So yeah, he's still champion.
So I mean, and I will fully concede that kills a little bit of my credibility as far as predictions go. But I just
neither of us watch 205 Live, but
I watch I'm on NXT, catching the highlights of Raw, catching the highlights of SmackDown. Ring of Honor. I'm just now coming off the G1, where there was New Japan every day. So, yeah, it's
yeah, you're more plugged in than I am, and neither one of us know what's going on 205 Live.
So, and you know what? That kills me to say because I hear it's so good. I wish I had more time. And if Nick was in that trade, it's like you have time, you just choose to do it with other things, which is true. I have other hobbies outside of wrestling. I wish I had more time for 205 Live, and I wish I had a means to watch Impact, because I hear Impact's very good right now.
Yeah.
But...
yeah, we don't have the time we once had for all that.
Yeah.
Life, yeah.
10 years ago, this was all we were doing, was watching wrestling.
Pretty much.
So.
That's my wife.
Gonna go Cedric Alexander.
Okay, yep, fair enough. I'm gonna go through Gulak just to be different.
Okay.
I think it's probably gonna be on. Alright, and apparently Elias is gonna perform a song. I guess there's not much to predict about that. Bobby Lashley will get involved, probably.
Hopefully he knows this song better than he did, that one.
Maybe he'll bring out his 3 sisters and they can all sing.
Let's hope not. Alright.
Okay. SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Bludgeon Brothers versus the New Day.
I'm gonna go Bludgeon Brothers in this one.
Yeah, I kind of
feel like there's still...
Gap.
Yeah. Now...
it might be good, though.
There was on WWE's YouTube page, they had a hilarious unaired segment with the New Day and AJ where they won a Champions Party. And I hope that comes to fruition because it looks like it'd be entertaining as fuck. But it's not, because the Bludgeon Brothers are probably going to beat the New Day. That's my prediction. And, well, we'll get to the other half of that later.
I predict that the Bludgeon Brothers are going to smash pancakes with their hammers. Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, I don't think the Bludgeon Brothers are losing at this point. But, however, it might be one of the best matches on the card.
It might be.
I mean, sometimes the New Day really pulls it out. So.
Well, it's because they're damn fucking good.
Yeah.
If anybody is worthy of...
there's Harper, too, so I mean,
Yeah, if anybody is worthy of carrying that tag division on their back.
Oh, goodness, yes. All right, and now, for some reason, Finn Balor and Constable Corbin are fighting again.
I'm going to go Constable Corbin just because they like to do 50-50 storytelling, and Balor won the last pay-per-view, so they see something in Baron Corbin, and they need something for Baron Corbin to kind of get his, get his own back, if you will, and yeah. So I'm going Constable Corbin. Ow, my insides, that hurts to say.
I'm going to go with Balor on this one and hope.
I hope Balor, but I mean just...
They're better...
These are predictions. These aren't what we want.
It's true. Well, this one I could see going either way, so I'm going to go with the Balor and hope that they go that direction. Because it's so 50-50. You talk about 50-50 wins and losses. That's 50-50 outcome, in my opinion. Go either way. I'm not sure anybody will care either way, but...
and that's terrible about Finn Balor.
Really? Isn't it really, though? Alright, United States Championship. Nakamura versus Jeff Hardy.
Nakamura. Too soon to take the belt off of Nakamura.
Buddy. I mean, the likelihood of Randy Orton getting involved is like pretty much 10 out of 10.
Well, then there's that new... I don't know if you've heard the news. They're investigating some foul behavior on Randy Orton.
But he was still on the show.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
this isn't the time or the place to talk about that. This is not what this show's about, so... If you want to hear more about the opinions on that, there are better YouTube shows to watch. So this is for just the wrestling itself. Yeah. So I do believe Randy Orton's going to be getting involved. Absolutely.
Yeah. Sidetrack with a feud with Jeff Hardy. At least that's the plan right now, I think. And then Nakamura will go on to someone else. Heck, maybe Rusev. Why not? Probably not. He's busy with English, but we'll see. Oh, Blood Feud of the Year: Daniel Bryan versus The Miz.
Miz.
Ooh.
I think Bryan hasn't re-signed, and it's still, he hasn't re-signed yet, so I don't see them allowing him to win without knowing that they got him for later. You know what I mean?
Sense.
Like it would be,
Makes sense.
if it comes out before SummerSlam that he's signed a new contract, I still think Miz is going to win because I feel like you could have the Miz win and then be like I want, and he can become champion. Bryan gets, this is fantasy fan fiction that will probably never happen, but if Miz wins and Bryan resigns, you could revisit this later. If Bryan wins, maybe a little bit more difficult to revisit later. If Bryan isn't re-signing, as much as I want to see Daniel Bryan win, they'd be complete idiots to let somebody who's on their way out get one over on one of their best villains. So.
Put a lot more thought into that than I have. I'm going to go with Daniel Bryan on that one. I don't have a super... I see what you're saying about why would you have The Miz lose if Daniel Bryan's possibly leaving. I don't think he's leaving. Even still, you made good arguments, but I don't know. My gut says Daniel Bryan on this one, so I'm going to go with it. Curious, quick aside, with The Miz winning, do you think The Miz is going to win without cheap tactics or shenanigans? Do you think it's going to be
that I don't know.
Fair win? Okay. Just
I
curious.
don't think there's any way really predicting that.
That's
I mean,
fair.
I would say yes. But, you know,
like
but then again, if Bryan is leaving, I could see them just like, hey,
that's true.
Miz is,
True.
we're going to make it, the Miz is better than you. And then he can say that forever because you're going to New Japan and fuck off. Or
Fair
you're
enough.
going to Ring of Honor and fuck off.
Fair enough. He can get booed forever claiming he's better than Daniel Bryan. Just pull that out every now and again.
But
Better than Daniel Bryan.
it's a good way to get the fans to hate Miz if that happens. And then if Bryan is leaving, petty WWE wants to downplay everything. Hey, this guy sucks. This guy sucks. This guy's better. You don't want to go watch that fucking shit over there in Japan? This guy sucks.
I see what you're saying. Alright, so you got Miz and I got Bryan on that. SmackDown Women's Championship. Now here's a difficult one. Carmella versus Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch. Ooh.
I'm going to go Charlotte in this one.
It's fair.
I believe they're going to be planting more seeds to Becky Lynch going to the bad side.
Yeah, you're probably right. As much as I don't like that idea, you're probably right. I don't think Carmella's going to retain because I don't think she's going to be a champion going into Evolution in a couple months.
I forgot about that. Let's see, I'm kind of having the opposite feelings there. I feel like she might be champion in there, so you can have a big moment at Evolution. I didn't think of that. I'm not changing my prediction, but that's kind of it's another direction they could possibly go in.
You know what? You said Charlotte, right? I'm gonna go ahead and go with Carmella. The other two are gonna mess each other up, and Carmella's gonna sneak out with it, and they're gonna get focused on each other.
The female edge, Carmella.
Yep. Pretty much. All right, Intercontinental Champion Ziggler versus Rollins.
I'm going to go Ziggler. I believe that Ambrose will turn on Rollins. Ambrose came back on Raw, and I believe he will be turning on Seth Rollins.
I hadn't put much thought into this one. I'm going to go with the same. I don't think... Yeah, regardless of what they do, I don't think Ziggler's going to lose the belt just yet. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Ziggler.
All right.
Strowman versus Owens for the Money in the Bank briefcase. Weirdly enough.
My heart wants Kevin Owens. My heart wants him to cash in on whoever wins the main event that I don't give a fuck about still. I give a fuck about Paul Heyman still, but I don't give a fuck about either two of the individuals involved. My heart says Kevin Owens. My head... And I'm not like... It's not like bad that they're going with Braun Strowman. Mm-hmm. My head says Braun Strowman because he's fucking... He's the fucking man right now. Like, he is the... From an everything perspective... Mm-hmm. Strowman should be the Universal Champion as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. He should have been going for it back at WrestleMania as far as I was concerned. But, I don't know. As much as just as a Kevin Owens fan, I want to see Kevin Owens get that briefcase and get thrown back into the Universal title picture and be Universal Champion again. That's not going to happen. And it's not like it's going to happen and I'm not okay with it, like in other situations in years past. It's just not the time.
Yeah. Fair enough. I am going to also say Strowman wins. In fact, I think Strowman's going to win quickly. Because, well, I'll get to it. I've got like a ridiculously... not ridiculous convoluted, but kind of way out there prediction because I'm going for it. But we'll get to that. So Strowman, yeah, we're both saying Strowman's going to win. Women's champion Alexa Bliss, Raw Women's Champion versus Ronda Rousey.
I think Bliss. I'm gonna go with Bliss. I'm gonna go Rousey winning, Bliss retaining. I think she's gonna win by DQ.
Yep.
Again, I think that because I think they're gonna keep protecting Rousey because Ronda still can't do a whole hell of a lot.
Right.
Give her more time to get something, and then maybe by evolution or. You'll have a riot if Ronda, and I'm not a Ronda Rousey hater, but you may have like the internet riot if Ronda Rousey wins the belt at Evolution. But maybe Royal Rumble, so that way Rousey can take the belt into WrestleMania. It's just still not time. That being said, it wouldn't surprise me if Rousey just straight up wins, but I think they're going to try and protect Rousey. Have her win the match, but not the title.
I'm thinking she might win at Evolution, but I don't think she's going to win here. I think she's going to get disqualified for, as certain other YouTube personalities say, kicking too much ass. So, yeah. I don't think Alexa's walking out, but I think...
But she'll have that belt.
Yeah, she'll have the belt with her, She'll be wheeled out with the belt. Here's your winner. So anyway, AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe for the WWE Championship in the weirdest belt feud. I don't know. It's like strange. It's all right.
It's kind of 11 years ago there was a feud in TNA with Joe and Angle, and
that was
Joe and Angle in 07. Now this is not 06 when it started. This is 07 when it kept going. They threw, Karen and Kurt's daughter into it. And I'm like, why? That's completely unnecessary. I mean, Joe and Angle do sell themselves, because it's fucking Kurt Angle and fucking Samoa Joe. And now it's a similar situation. It's brought some great promo work, interview work out of, I messed up this time, not you. Hey.
Got some good talking.
Got some good talking points and good interview mic skills from AJ because of it, and total props there because AJ's shown himself to be a very well-rounded WWE superstar.
Which is
he's
good.
not just the wrestler. He's not just the indie darling that they caved into.
He's not just good between the ropes. He's the full package.
He is the full package, and AJ is proving that.
Right.
We've
known for years Joe could talk.
Yeah.
But
on the flip side of that, it's still just kind of like, to me, it's like, okay. I'm hoping they don't actually bring his wife and kids and they turn on AJ or have some stupid Vince Russo type shenanigans like that.
It hurts. Stop.
I wouldn't put it past them to do it, and it wouldn't be surprised if it happens. But that being said,
it's gonna be Bobby Lashley's sisters.
That being said, I'm going with Samoa Joe. I believe, AJ did just break the record for the longest reigning WWE champion in SmackDown history. He has surpassed JBL this week. That's a cool milestone for AJ. Yes, I know! Finally! And it's AJ! Yes! 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 But I believe he's got it. I'm not gonna be all Joe should have won if he lost, but I feel like it's Joe's time. Time is now. I feel like I feel like it's time. If they're gonna pull the trigger on Joe, it's gonna be now.
Yeah.
And it's time for that. And there you go.
Hopefully, it's that without the shenanigans you said they could pull.
I'm going with Samoa Joe.
Yeah. Same. We will see.
Samoa Joe. Jedi's wife's favorite wrestler.
Yes, indeed.
So she'll be pulling for Samoa Joe pretty hard as well, I am sure. Mm-hmm. And it's a good thing we talked a lot about that because we're not going to talk very much about this main event.
So this is where I got the wild predictions. So I guess
I'll let you do the talking. I'm just going to go ahead and put out there. Roman Reigns wins. The end. I'm done. Final word.
Ta-da.
Go ahead, Jedi.
Man, he mentioned not to even mention the other man. All right, so I reckon
the big dog wins.
There you go.
Shout out, Ross.
So I think Braun Strowman's going to kind of plow over Kevin Owens and go ahead and just insert himself at the beginning of the match and just make it a triple threat. Because that would be so much more entertaining, and I'm living in a fantasy world here, but let me have this. So, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns versus Strowman. And maybe we could just send everybody home happy for once, and Strowman could win, and then Roman could complain about Strowman getting into the match and keep complaining since that's
maybe we could
send his new character.
I'm gonna do a little SpongeBob quote here for you. He said, "Maybe we can just send everybody home happy once." And I'll quote Mr. Krabs here, and maybe scallops will fly out of me pants. Because I don't think they believe in that anymore, and they heard a few weeks ago a few people chanting for fucking Reigns, and they're like, "Oh, see, fucking they love him now." True. Even though, like, the small percentage of people chanting for him were like overcrowded in between with a sea of very, very loud "No! Boo!" But
I'm gonna do
whatever, yo.
Different SpongeBob quote. Imagination.
Oh, I like your imagination, but I mean, like, this is where pessimistic Geek comes out. I'm just like, yeah, fuck, I'm done. I'm done. I've had the optimism for like 2 years point, like, oh, maybe they'll change this, or maybe they'll do this, or maybe they'll start doing this, or maybe this will happen, maybe this will happen, and my last fuck has been given. That's it. It's over now.
I'm a pessimist by nature. I really agree with you in my head, but I'm hoping against hope.
Well,
so
that's what we need.
Plus, otherwise, we're just going to agree on everything like cynics. That'd be terrible.
That would be terrible. Nobody wants to watch that. But
so that is SummerSlam. There's like 15 freaking matches, basically.
And I won't get to see it until Monday night when I get off of work. So Raw would have already happened by the time I can see SummerSlam.
I will probably see part of it Sunday, part of it Monday.
Because of adulthood.
Yeah.
Because YouTube is not our jobs like some others. And I wish it was, but it's not.
At least, thank God, now there's a network, so we can get away with that without like trying to pre-record it or some nonsense or catch a replay or
have to give you $10 to get to watch the tape of it later.
Yes.
That was our lives back 10 years ago. That was our lives.
Yeah, paying like $40-$50 for it's $10 a month. Hey, so life's good.
But now they know they're gonna have the 10 months.
So
they can feed us absolute dog shit and go, "You're gonna fucking like it. We got you $10 a month." Ha 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 ha. But that is pretty much it for our predictions. There's nothing really much else to talk about except for that. If you follow everything out, New Japan Pro Wrestling, last week, in what to me was a shocker, Hiroshi Tanahashi defeated Kota Ibushi to win the G1 Climax.
Saw that.
So I thought that was pretty cool, and there's so many different stories in New Japan on whether Omega's going to keep the belt because he's essentially got title. Ishii's already challenged Omega for the belt. Mm-hmm. So and Yano and Ibushi will also have the right to challenge because they beat Omega in the G1. Tanahashi will have to defend the briefcase against Jay White for sure because Jay White beat him in the G1, and then he says he's wanting to defend it against Okada because they went to a draw. So I mean, you could even have, the old Ace get the, get the rugs pulled out from under him by his old rival Okada, and him take the championship match briefcase away from him. Very interesting time in New Japan, just gotta wait for it to come back. Mm-hmm. But that's other than the SummerSlam predictions and the week-old news of Tanahashi. There's not really much else to talk about on this front anymore this week. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, give it a share. Go check out the other videos, not just from the world of pro wrestling, but world of comic books, anime, gaming. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoy what we do here, and if you think we can improve, let us know in the comments below. Hey, Jedi and Geek. I think you suck, and I'll be, hey, how do you feel that way? What can we do to improve? And
I get
You know?
verbally abused at work all the time, so you can't hurt my feelings.
Yeah, so that's about all there is to it. For more content, please go like Facebook page at facebook.com/athleticgeek89. He doesn't have social media because he got kids and he ain't got time for that. But for Jedi Jason Kruger, I'm the Athletic Geek. We're just two marks, and we're out.